Let's learn Windows 11 and Office 365 with easy beginner first steps. In this video, I am going to walk you through how to create a modern chronological resume using the official Modern Chronological Resume template built into Microsoft Word. This is one of the cleanest, most professional, and most widely accepted resume formats available today. It is designed to be easy to read, visually balanced, and fully compatible with applicant tracking systems. If you generate a warning at the top of your file when you open a template, I have a video posted that shows how to remove it. For now, stay here, follow along, and we will build your resume step by step. The Modern Chronological Resume is ideal for anyone who wants to highlight a steady work history, show career progression, or present their experience in a clear and organized way. Employers are familiar with this format, hiring managers prefer it, and automated systems can scan it without difficulty. The template we are using today has a clean layout, a subtle modern design, and a single column structure that keeps everything simple and readable. You do not need to worry about margins, spacing, or alignment. Microsoft Word has already taken care of the formatting. Your job is to replace the placeholder text with your own information while keeping the structure intact. Start by opening Microsoft Word. On the home screen, select New. In the search box in the middle of the screen, type Resume, then press Enter or click the magnifying glass to run the search. The first result that appears is Modern Chronological Resume. Click it once, then choose Create. Word opens a new document with the template fully loaded. Before typing anything, take a moment to look at the layout. Notice the clean header, the spacing between sections, the bold section titles, and the consistent alignment. Everything is intentional. Templates are designed to maintain structure, so the best way to work with them is to highlight the placeholder text and type directly over it. Avoid deleting entire lines or pressing Enter repeatedly because that can break the spacing or shift the layout. Instead, simply replace what is already there. At the top left of the template, you will see a photo placeholder. You can insert your own picture here if you want to include a photo on your resume. If you decide that you do not want a photo, you have two options. You can leave the placeholder area blank, or you can remove the placeholder entirely. Removing it requires a few additional steps because the template uses a full-page table for its layout, and deleting the photo cell changes the background shading and removes the border around the page. The exact original color cannot be restored automatically, but we can apply a very close match and then reapply the red border manually. I will show you how to delete the placeholder, shift the cells left, and then bring the page back to its intended appearance. To remove the placeholder, click it once and press Delete on your keyboard. The image will disappear. Right-click in the empty area where the placeholder was and choose Cut. This will remove the background shading and the border around the page. Right-click in the same spot again and select Delete Cells. The pop-up window will already have the correct option selected, which is Shift Cells Left. After the cells shift, go to the Design tab on the ribbon. On the right side, choose a light tan background color to match the original look as closely as possible. Then select Page Borders. In the pop-up window, choose Box on the left side. In the center, choose a solid line style, and below that select Red for the color. Set the width to 4½ points, or choose 6 points if you prefer a thicker border. On the right side of the window, make sure the border is applied to the whole document, and then click OK. Your resume is a formal request to a prospective employer, and you are asking them to consider you for an opportunity that can improve your life. Because of that, it is worth investing in premium resume paper when you print your final document. High-quality paper comes in subtle professional shades, and it shows that you take the application process seriously. At the top of the resume, you will see a large name placeholder. Click it once to highlight this text and replace it with your full name using standard capitalization. Use your professional legal name only, and avoid nicknames or shortened versions unless they are part of your established identity. Directly beneath your name, the template includes lines for your city and state, your phone number, your email address, and sometimes a link to a website or LinkedIn profile. Replace each placeholder with your own information. For your location, you only need your city and state. Full street addresses are no longer used on modern resumes. Enter your phone number in a clean, readable format without any punctuation, so it appears as 55512345667. For your email, choose a professional address that includes your name. If your current email looks outdated or informal, create a new one specifically for job applications. This template includes a line for a website or a personal LinkedIn page. Use this line if you have one, because employers often review online profiles to learn more about your background. If you do not have a website or a LinkedIn account, you can delete this line, but make sure the spacing and alignment remain consistent with the rest of the header. Below the header, you will find the summary section. This is a short paragraph that introduces you to the employer. It replaces the obsolete objective statement, which is no longer recommended. Your summary should be 2 to 3 sentences that highlight your experience level, your strongest skills, and the type of work you are seeking. Keep it concise, confident, and relevant. Your summary should also be flexible. Adjust the wording to match the job you are applying for so that your strongest skills and experience align with the employer's needs. This section should be a floating part of your resume. If an employer lists specific skills, software, or qualifications in the job posting and you have that experience, you can update your summary to include the identical wording. Many companies use automated systems to scan resumes before a human sees them, and these systems look for exact keywords and phrases from the job description. Matching the language helps ensure your resume is recognized as a strong fit. A strong summary might say something like, experienced administrative professional with a background in office coordination, scheduling, and customer support. Skilled in document preparation, workflow organization, and communication across teams. Seeking a role where I can contribute strong organizational abilities and a commitment to accuracy. Avoid vague phrases like hardworking or team player. Focus on specific strengths that relate to the job you want. This section sets the tone for the rest of your resume, so make it clear and polished. Next is the work experience section, which is the core of a chronological resume. This template uses a structured layout where the dates appear in a narrow column on the left and the job information appears in a wider column on the right. Click on the first job entry in the template. Replace the placeholder dates with your actual employment dates using a simple format such as January 20XX to August 20XX. Then update the job title, the company name, and the location in the right column. Beneath the job title, replace the placeholder text with a short description of your responsibilities and accomplishments. This template does not use bullet points, so keep your descriptions in clean, direct sentences. The layout may show line breaks between the dates and the job information, but this is normal for this design. Word will maintain the alignment automatically as long as you type directly over the existing text. When you write your experience descriptions, begin each sentence with a strong action verb. Use clear, professional words such as managed, coordinated, developed, implemented, analyzed, supported, created, or maintained. Avoid starting sentences with responsible for, because it does not tell the employer what you actually did. Instead, describe your work in direct, specific terms. Whenever possible, include numbers to show the impact of your work. For example, managed daily scheduling for a team of 12 employees, or processed more than 150 customer orders per week with a 98% accuracy rate, or reduced supply costs by implementing a new inventory tracking system. Numbers help employers understand the scale of your responsibilities and the results you achieved. Repeat this process for each job in your work history. Keep the formatting consistent. Use the same date format, the same sentence style, and the same spacing between entries. This template does not use bullet points, so keep your descriptions in clean, direct sentences that maintain the layout. Consistency is one of the keys to a professional resume, and the Modern Chronological template makes this easier by giving you a clear structure to follow. After the work experience section, scroll down to Education. Replace the placeholder text with the degree or diploma you earned, the name of your school, the location, and your graduation year. If you have multiple degrees, list them in reverse order, with the most recent first. If you are still in school, you can give a more precise timeline to when you expect to graduate by mentioning the semester, such as fall or spring, and the year. This gives employers insight into when you are planning to finish. If you completed coursework but not the full degree, you can list it as completed coursework toward the degree you were or are seeking. You may include your GPA if it is strong, typically 3.2 or higher. If not, leave it off. You can also add relevant coursework, honors, or academic awards, but keep this section brief unless you are a recent graduate with limited work experience. Next is the skills section. This area should include specific job-related abilities. Focus on hard skills, the technical or measurable skills that employers look for. Examples include Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, customer service, data entry, scheduling, inventory management, bookkeeping, project coordination, and database management. Avoid listing soft skills like teamwork, communication, or leadership. You demonstrate these inside your work experience sentences, not in the skills section. Soft skills show up naturally when you describe what you did and how you did it, not as standalone skills. Group similar skills together to make the section easy to scan. Keep the list concise and relevant to the job you are applying for. Depending on your background, you may want to include additional sections such as certifications, volunteer work, awards, or projects. Only include these if they add value to your resume. For certifications, list the name of the certification, the issuing organization, and the year you earned it. For volunteer work, treat it like a job entry with a title, organization, and a brief description of what you did. For awards, keep the description short. For projects, include a short summary of what you accomplished. Optional sections can help you stand out, but do not add them just to fill space. Everything on your resume should serve a purpose. Save your resume regularly while you are working on it, even if it is not perfect yet. Using a quick shortcut like Alt+F+S makes it easy to save your progress without breaking your focus. Keeping your work saved and backed up can prevent a major headache if you lose power or something goes wrong with your computer. Once your content is in place, take a few minutes to review the formatting. Check for consistent spacing between sections. Make sure all headings match in style and size. Confirm that your dates are formatted the same way throughout. Look for leftover placeholder text, because templates often include small pieces of text that are easy to miss. Make sure everything on the page is yours. Read through the resume slowly to catch any spelling or grammar errors. Word spell check can help, but it will not catch everything. A clean resume shows attention to detail, and employers notice that. Once everything looks good, save your resume as a Word document first. This allows you to make changes later. Always have your resume proofread by 1 or 2 people you trust. A fresh set of eyes can catch mistakes you may miss after working on the document for a long time. Then save a second copy as a PDF. PDF files preserve your formatting and ensure that your resume looks the same on any device. When naming your file, use a professional format such as John Smith Resume. Avoid generic names like Resume or Document 1. You now have a complete modern chronological resume built from a Microsoft Word template. This format is clean, professional, and easy for employers to read. It highlights your experience in a clear and organized way, and it presents your background in a format that both hiring managers and automated systems can understand. Take your time refining it, making updates as needed, and keeping your file saved so you can adjust it for different job applications. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial. I hope this helped you learn a new skill. Please keep exploring more Windows and Office tutorials.